Alright. I think we should be streaming. Let's see, though. Yep, okay. We are streaming indeed. Okay, let me grab this over here. Battery in my phone. Kinda. Okay, anyways, let's go to Discord. Okay. Alright, let's copy that. I'll just post that on Discord and on Twitter. Okay, let's get that closed. Get that open, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the brightness just so the battery lasts a little longer here. Plus, it's already too bright anyways. We'll just wait until people show up, but I got to get the chat open. Okay, go to my profile. Got some big Pokemon thing happening, I guess, but I don't know what it is exactly. Some tournament or whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Twitch. Really appreciate it. Anyways, yo, I need to restart my PC real quick. All right, that's fine. We'll chill for a minute. I'll wait until your PC restarts. And I have no idea how long it'll take for anybody else to show up if they do, so I guess we'll just chill for a minute. I'll go see if there's any NPCs in this area I need to talk to. Let's see. I don't know about any of this, but whatever. Let's see. Camp they currently reside in. I guess that's fair, yeah. Living in a bunch of tents isn't exactly very exciting. But let's go talk to that kid now that I remember it, because I remember him mentioning he wanted us to drop money off the top of the thing, so I wonder if he actually reacted to it or if it was just a thing. He didn't seem to get much from it either way. Okay, not particularly interested, it sounds like, unless I needed to throw it a little further, I guess. But, it is what it is, so we'll walk back here, because again, I still gotta wait for Jispiel, so let me move my mic a little closer. The energy is always real weird when it's just like me waiting for something. But I guess that's just how it goes. Can't do much about it. Let's wait to accept any side quests until there are actually people watching the stream. Alright. Well, I have a feeling a cutscene could start theoretically. See, I'm surprised I didn't talk to you already. It seems like something I would have done, but whatever. There's not even any NPCs over here. I guess we'll just chill for a minute till Jispy's computer restarts. Wait, were you not doing more Torna? No, I was planning to do both Torna and Xenoblade 2. I can do Torna, I guess. The whole thing, my plan for Torna was to kind of back and forth it until we get to the end of Chapter 5, at least here, because, like, we're in the middle of a fucking chapter. And so it wouldn't really be smart to be like, oh, let's just do all of Torna and then just try to come back to this in the middle of events. It seems a little questionable to me. But that's just how it goes. So, let's go. My PC started being weird as soon as I loaded the stream, but a restart fixed it. Okay.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
Just for context, since I probably should have mentioned this, I hope you guys remember what was going on. But last time we went through Fonset Village itself, but also we arrived in this place, Indal, where we met with the Praetor, who is Malos's driver, and seems a little shady, at bare minimum. We also talked a lot with Fan Lenorn, who we found out from Torna is definitely not named Fan Lenorn. She seems to have lost all of her memories, but that's pretty typical for a Blade. But there's something weird going on with her in particular. And Jin from Torna decided to go inside this giant Titan monster thing and just start fucking wrecking shit. Essentially starting the war early, even though neither Mor Ardain or Araya intended to start it yet. Emphasis on the yet, because they still had this weapon. Very clearly they intended to do something bad. But, you know, not right away. Please, you should say, let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That just seems like a strange way to play the game in its DLC. So here's the thing about the Torna DLC. You could play the game after you could play Torna after you beat Xenoblade 2, but then it makes certain parts of Xenoblade 2 not as impactful because you don't know the full story. But if I play Torna first, the problem is there's a bunch of concepts that are introduced in Xenoblade 2 that they don't feel the need to reiterate in Xenoblade 2 Torna, because they expect you to already know things like the Cloud Sea, the Titans, this, and this. And so, if you try playing it first without any knowledge of Xenoblade 2, it's kind of just confusing. It's like, what is going on exactly? And so you kind of have to slot it in somewhere weird. The developer said you should do it between chapters 7 and 8, but I find that kind of baffling considering the payoff at the end of chapter 7 kind of relies somewhat on you understanding some stuff about characters in Torna, at least to be as impactful. Like, it's still impactful, but it's way better if you play Torna, so I don't agree with him. Not in the slightest. Okay, well, I just explained it. I hope that explained it in some form or fashion. But I can explain it again, I guess, if it didn't make sense. Also, yes, we do have Zeke. I don't think you're surprised by this, but yes, he is a party member. I think you could probably guess something was up with him, considering he had a very distinct design, which seems a little strange. But yes, we can indeed play as Zeke, and if I remember correctly, because of that... You know what that means. It's time to bond core crystals to get some rare blades. I was waiting to do any more blade bonding until we got Zeke, because I figured it'd be kind of stupid to do it otherwise. Also, he decided to do this in a slightly cool way, because he's got to show off every time he does fucking anything, I guess. That looked fucking weird. I don't know if that was the dog one, or if that's like a real rare blade. Really? Already? Ah, come on. This one doesn't count. This one sucks too. This is...
I'm Electra.
Yay. Yippee. The third worst blade in the game. She's an electric blade, I guess. I didn't have one of those. I don't like her character either. Just like Finch, not a big fan of this character or their playstyle, because guess what they have? A shield hammer. Yippee. This truly is the bondage. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a bondage joke or if it's supposed to mean something else. Whatever, you're not the only blade I'm bonding regardless, because you fucking... Why is it that it's like, oh, first blade I bond, I'm like, oh cool, we got a rare one already, and it's like, oh, it's one of the bad ones. Anyways, yeah, so so the problem I've been having with Xenoblade 2 lately, and this is something that, like, I'm gonna need to correct over the next couple weeks, and, like, I have the ability to, is that because we've been playing it kind of slow, I always worry that people are forgetting stuff about the story. Where it's like, you notice every single time a flesh eater is mentioned, I always bring up what they are every single time because I don't know if people are going to remember that detail. The thing with Xenoblade 1 is I also had stretches where I didn't play it, but it was mostly like I played it consistently, and I played it like once a week, and then I, took a big, long break. And then we went back, and I played the game over the course of like 3 weeks, or like the last half of it. And so it's like, with this one, the problem has been that we've been playing it since like April, but it hasn't been every week consistently. And then it's like, what always happens without fail is like, I'll play it for a couple weeks in a row, and then I'll end up streaming something random because like, I'm just not in the mood to play, or I don't have time to play like a big RPG. And then it's like, oh shoot, okay. And then it's like, I don't know, it feels weird. So like, let me see, clearly a flesh eater is a zombie. No. Also, I'm tempted to like Electra. Too bad she's a bad one. Yeah, that's just how it be with the blades. But yeah, so I think, so this week, coming up, it's gonna be a little weird because this is the start of the contract ending for where I work. And so, I only have 2 days that I'm working currently a week, which I might take an extra shift here or there, but for the most part, I'm just gonna probably end up just doing the 2 days, because I'm gonna be real, work has been kicking my butt. It's been so hard. Like, I understand why they're having trouble keeping people, because it sucks being there now. So for the next couple of weeks, what I may do after I, like, work on the game for the day, because that's what I'm gonna do on Wednesday when I don't have work, is I'm just gonna work on the game for, like, a regular 12-hour shift. And then what I may do is stream Xenoblade 2 twice next week or something. And, like, I've been wanting to stream it twice a week for a couple weeks, but like there's always something that gets in the way, or it's like, oh, okay, I'll do it this week, and then I forget that Jispy also streams, and it's like, oh shoot, frick, I guess I'm not doing it twice this week, so we're just not doing that. And that's, I always forget it like every single time. Like, that's always the problem I have. I'm going down to 20 on the common core crystals, and then we'll start using some of the better ones. It doesn't help that we freaking started off with, like, an actual rare blade right away. Meaning that now we don't have much pity built up. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. I can always use the overdrive protocols, too, to put some people on Zeke if I feel like there's some better fits for him, which there probably is, honestly. I'll look through my blades list. I mean, if you need an extra slot, I can skip FF4 for a week. I guess, but I feel bad doing that. Like, it seems kind of mean to be like, oh, skip your game for the week so I can play Xenoblade 2 for another day just so we, like, get through the game a little faster. And so we don't have, like, as much of a gap between episodes. Especially when, again, next week I should have a lot more time to do it. Because I'm going to be able to do it on Wednesday and then hopefully a little more after. We'll see. It's always a question mark because for some reason everybody always wants to do stuff, but they always want to do stuff at like 5 p.m. exactly, and I don't understand why. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just goofy. I'm a real weird person when it comes to like time management, because for me it's like I don't like when time feels like it's going to waste, or like when I'm having to do stuff that's like I kind of want to do but I'm not 100% wanting to do it, and so it always gets real weird. I think I've mentioned that like occasionally I'll just skip the Thursday meetup just because like I really don't feel like it that week, just because like I feel weird having things scheduled out all the time like that when it's like a recreational thing, I guess. But that's just how it is, I guess. That's what my brain is like. So, anyways, we're going to see if we get any actual rare blades, or if it's just going to give us Electra and then say, sorry. That's what you get. Which, sooner or later, we're not going to be able to do these bonds every single stream. We also still have that Beastly Core Crystal, which I could use if I wanted to. I know who, like, I know what the blade is. I just don't really feel particularly attached to them. They're, like, everybody uses them in their playthrough, but they're not, like, that great. Everybody uses them because they're one of the easiest blades to get. We get another common with a legendary, huh? I see how it is. Again, the more rare blades we get, the harder they're gonna be to get. This is gonna be the consistent problem as we go on. because, yeah, the pool of them lowers, and so it's like, oh, you have a higher chance, technically, of getting, like, the really rare one, because you have less things competing for the slot. That being said, there's also just less things, so you're more likely to get common blades. And so it's like, well, shoot. That sucks. Also, I'm pretty sure you can just sacrifice your core crystal, or whatever, not the core crystals, but like the common blades to get other stuff, but I don't remember if that's actually true or not. You know, so anyways, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing... What the fuck was that? What is this one? Oh! Okay.
Dagus.
Huh.
Lower your gaze, underling.
Interesting. Alright. This is not one... I didn't even remember this one existed, frankly.
You have the honor of being my driver. This is a very big moment for me. Don't blow it.
Okay, so we have an arrogant guy, I guess, is what I'm finding out. Sure, Dagus. Why not? Fireblade,
Okay.
huh?
Make way for me.
Frick. This is a real problem, isn't it? Because we're starting to get... Now that we have Zeke, finally, we have a normal electric blade. Let's see. You got a Castlevania character. I guess I did, yeah. So, let's see. I need to look at our blades here and see who might be particularly good on Zeke. And I gotta... Man, because I need to do some blade management here in general. If we're gonna be using Morag, Nia, and Zeke, it's like, alright, I gotta have this planned out. But the problem is like, I have a decent amount of blades, but I'm not sure, like, which one would really be particularly good on Zeke. I just don't think two electric... Well, I guess, I don't know. It's not that bad, but it means I need to trade out one for Morag. So let me go see what Morag has in terms of options. Since we really don't need this common blade anymore, then, oh, we do have Nim, don't we? Yeah, that is an option, isn't it?
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
Great. Alright, we're going with Nim, I guess. We could go for one that isn't Electra, though. Because, again, I feel like there's benefits to having Electra, but, like, at the same time, not really. Wow, this is... What is her critical rate, though, I guess is the question if we're going to be doing that. Not great. Frick. Maybe I will bond another blade. Screw it. Frick, you know, like... Honestly, I don't think it's a particularly useful one. I could throw a zombie on Zeke, but a zombie is not really, like... built for Zeke. I guess, I don't know. She's not that bad, though. I guess this is just menus at the beginning. Wow, like his design. Honestly, I'm not that big on it myself. It's interesting. I guess, like, maybe I'm just a biased for the freaking girl characters, though. I don't know. Maybe that's just fucking what's actually going on. But, yes, we got a fire, a water, and a wind. Got a fire, an electric, and then we got a dark, a ground, and a fire. I do feel like we probably need at least, like... Well, we wouldn't have any, like, of the plasma, so I'm just thinking through the list of other ones that we theoretically could have, because I think we have, like, most of the important ones. We'll see, I guess. We'll roll with this freaking party for now.
But will you hear it?
Yes, I will
Nicely
hear
done.
it. Thank you, Ursula. Let's get your
Here's what we
group back,
got.
since I've just been having her do these merc missions back to back off screen, because I do need to actually complete the quest. That being said, I guess we'll just do some of these other ones, since like they're all just sitting here anyways. Let's see, who are we gonna send? You're not gonna, and none of Rex's blades are really gonna get used anyways. We need Knuckle Claws as well. So yeah, Finch, you can go. I thought you would have counted as an animal, but okay. And then let's go see. That's Shield Ball.
What's the plan, boss?
Okay, and then we need another Knuckle Claw, if we have another one, at least. Which I'm assuming we do.
I won't let you down.
Alright, head on out, guys. You can get it done. As for how I'm doing, was angry for a while, involved a political argument I'd rather not discuss in public, but then also did some writing, was going to do more when the stream started. Ah, okay, well, sorry, I interrupted your creativity. Honestly, I'm also a little mad today, but it's just because, like, I was trying to practice coding, and, it is very difficult. You're heading to Tempertantrium. Well, just give the word, and we can prepare a Titan ship for you. Like, honestly, coding makes me, like, actively angry in a way that, like, doing pixel art or anything never did, and I think it's because it's just so different from the stuff I've learned. It's like, I already know how to do stuff with, like, layers and shit, so pixel art wasn't as hard, but...
Lady Morag, greetings. I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Another Knuckle. Does it chuckle? Well, that's a good question. I have no idea. I'm slightly upset about the whole Twilight Princess thing, but at least I got a copy of Smash Bros. On Wii U for $10. The funny thing is, I'm not sure if this Smash Bros. For Wii U is, like, a particularly, like, I like the game, but nowadays people don't really seem to like it very much, which is strange. Like, back when it came out, everybody loved it, but I guess it's that thing where, like, Smash fans have to hate the entry that came out before this one, unless it's Melee. That's the only one that people are ever completely fine with.
What's here?
I don't know why exactly. I've never really understood their deal, frankly, but Smash fans in general are just kind of confusing. Also, I hope the volume is okay. Because it might be a tad bit imbalanced. Geek, if you want, I can just give you $20. You can get that Twilight Princess. Well, I think he already spent his money, though, is the thing. Like, he already bought Smash Brothers, so that he already lost some of the money he had.
What's
Volume is perfect right now. Okay, that's good. So, anyways, we'll continue. What level of the... Man, come on. Really? This is what you're gonna throw at me? And you're really gonna do this? I guess we gotta test out our stuff anyways. So, anyways, Zeke wields a giant freaking sword, I guess. Also, I need some Narcipair jelly. This is always the thing I forget whenever I have a new character. Most of his deal is he's another attacker, kind of like Rex. He also has launch outright, which is pretty useful, and also gets knocked on the freaking ground because the enemy had a little special ability that they used. Okay, let's try using the electric one. I want to see what our options are on these charts. Okay, so technically the best option would be to have Morag go next. Switch to Electra. Let's see. Yeah, Electra's not going to be real great, but I guess to be fair, it doesn't matter that much. Let's have her use Flame Bolts real quick. Yeah, boy, she's slow. She has another launch arc, though, which is not bad. So, not horrible. Also, we've already got an affinity reward for her, so I guess I'll check on that later. I'd like some more powerful enemies, please, because these are a little too easy right now. I guess this is just the issue when you freaking do a bunch of stupid side quests and stuff all the time. But
experience.
I got Smash Bros. Wii U because one of my friends wanted to have a get-together and asked me to get some multiplayer games for it, and we never or rarely played. Okay, I guess that's fair. That fits. While watching, I might also get making digital backups of a DVD set. Is that the Star Wars one, since we mentioned that the other day? I'm going to say yesterday, but that was not yesterday. So, I'm going to see what Dagus can do, too, because I don't know what his deal is. And again, I still haven't put on the Narcipair jelly. Do we have a topple art at all? Does anybody have a topple art? Because that could be an actual problem. Okay, let's have her use the water element. We'll see what options we have in this one. Okay, so most of it would be... Man, Taka should take forever to recharge. I am wondering if this is a particularly good setup for us. Okay, let's have him use Pandemic. Okay, so we do have a topple art. It's just Dagus who has it. Okay, come on. We gotta hit him. Man, that attack lasts a while. Okay, and then we need to launch. Do this. Okay, and then we're gonna have Nia use her attack right as that happens. Final disaster, baby. Alright. Should get us an orb. The voice in the battles is so quiet. Which is weird because now that I think about it, I was lowering the battle narration, but no, but I should digitize those now that you mention it. Okay. Remember I got a Wii U a while back and asked me to try getting a copy of Brawl on Wii U. Okay. Let's see, Brawl could have been better of the two because of subspace. That's kind of true, but it depends on how interested in, like, subspace you are, I guess, specifically. Let's topple. Okay, and then we're gonna launch. Do Steam Bomb. I'm not really participating in these fucking things so far because I've been fucking focused on doing other shit. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this third one in, so I might have to just waste the chain attack with just one orb, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Okay. Let's see if he survives this. Alright. Okay, thank you, camera. It's really good place. Alright, chain attack time, baby. So what happened was on a whim, I went online looking for DVD sets of the 1960s Astro Boy back in the day. Right Stuff released an Ultra Edition, and usually that's rare, but someone was selling it for 30 bucks, so I hopped on it. Okay, Final Disaster, Danganronpa 3. I don't actually know that reference completely because I haven't played Danganronpa 3, so... Anyways, let's go for Pandoria. Pandoria is not the worst Blade, but she's not my favorite either, frankly. It's one of those cases where it's like, the issue is just inherently... we don't have a good setup for this, though. That's the problem. We do need, like, a different Blade than Electra, because otherwise our chain attacks are going to have, like, RNG present in them all the time, which I'm not going to be happy about. Let's go Dagus. Because we don't have, like, good weakness setups for any of the fucking things. Besides water, really. I guess we could try some of the other elemental things to see if we could do something a little better. Get him at Telos. Okay, and I guess we'll throw Electra in, because why not, I guess. Boy, that attack sure... Well, okay, never mind. I guess you're just doing a big electric thing. Alright, let's go with Adenine. We will do the fucking quest for these characters at some point when I actually sit down to do it. Let's go Brigid. Alright. 3 times the XP, although nothing crazy, I guess, but what are you gonna do? So, let's start with Wind. I want to see what options we have here in terms of that. Okay. We still don't have, like, a great option, but I think having an electric thing at least helps. The problem is we would need another Wind Blade. I think we have Boreas we could have Morag use, but I'm hesitant to have Boreas use. It doesn't really matter. Again, this is just that part of the stream where I have to test stuff out because we have a completely different party than what I was using before. It's always just how it is, I guess, with these kinds of RPGs. Okay. True enough, Troy, but unfortunately there were no copies of Brawl, and I just went for what was immediately near me. And a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Ah, okay. No. Danganronpa 3 is the anime. The game is Danganronpa V3. Oh, okay. I also forgot most of Danganronpa 3. Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope Speak High, was a terrible anime meant to conclude the Hope Speak saga, so in essence it was a final disaster. I guess that's fair, yeah. Let's see. I could take Boreas, or I could put Boreas on them, but then we won't have any ground options at all, which isn't great. I could trade out. I've been using Crossset a lot, so I guess I could use Florin or something, since we haven't really used them at all. And I guess we could trade them out for Boreas for now.
Leave it to Boreas.
and then see how that does. I really do think, though, that it might be a... Well, because I only have... Fuck, give me a sec. Because we need a couple of, like, shared blades. Or at least the ability to consistently get, like, a water orb on them is the problem. So we'll test it out. I always fucking forget the charts, like, how they work for, like, what will have what. Because I don't play this game, like, consistently. I'm only playing it, like, once a week. And so it's making it really hard to fucking remember all this shit. Again, it's another problem with me only streaming it once a week at best, or even having, like, a longer gap between it very frequently. Why do I have the... Oh, it's because she's starting with fucking Telos. Okay, I'd like to have somebody else. Because I don't want to use lightning. So I might be using fire, I guess, but nobody wants to participate, I guess, so... Never mind. Okay. So yeah, we got some options here. Again, I still need to fucking do some shit. Okay, so the best option would be to get, like, Electra to do some shit here. If she actually does a decent job in the fights, at least. The problem is a lot of her attacks take freaking forever. But whatever. Okay. I don't have electrolysis. Whatever. Oh wait, I took out Crossette, and so now we don't have the option to fuck it. This is the problem when you start changing your fucking party around. I also think, again, I'm still, like, somewhat irritated from earlier. Like, honestly, that shit put me in, like, a weirdly bad mood compared to everything else. It's like, I like working on the game, but I genuinely have not enjoyed much of the coding I've done at all. Man, we do not have a good setup, it feels like.
What's up?
Okay. I still saw a copy of Metroid Prime on GameCube for $40. Wasn't gonna get it, but thought it was cool. Oh, okay. Oh, great. Okay, Nia's dead. Boy, this is going disastrously. Like, this, I don't know how to explain this, but, like, everything feels wrong. Like, I don't, maybe it's just because, again, I changed the party around and I was so used to, like, the one we were using the last couple times. But, like, I think it's also that I'm fucking irritated. Like, I think it, like, genuinely has had such a prominent effect on my opinions on things right now that it's, like, making me not want to play the game now, and it fucking sucks.
Yes, it won't be that easy. Armor failed. And now.
We're gonna see if we can get to level 3. It'd be nice if Electra's a little faster, but...
What's up?
Okay, let's do this. They're probably gonna die before I can actually, like, use anything else, but whatever. Maybe you should find something to de-anger yourself. Is probably what I should do, yeah, but it's like, I don't know what will. I could play something else for a bit, I guess, or something, but... Man, yeah, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? But it's, yeah, I don't know, I'm just fucking... It's hard to know because, again, it's like, I'm just not... Let's see, I'm really trying to think because fucking... Yeah, so it'd probably be best to get rid of this with the lightning blade. Oh... Fuck, I messed up. Well, whatever. We could do this. We still got plenty of options, so this isn't a bad party setup now. It's just kind of like a slightly strange one. Okay. And then... Alright. Nice dance moves there, Florin. Appreciate the energy. It doesn't really particularly matter which one I do because they're both going to die, so it's fine. Oh, I didn't get that.
We ain't done yet.
To Electra, because why not? She'll break it irregardless. That camera angle is really weird for this. I guess it could be weirder. I'm glad it's just going through the model and not something bad.
I'm so glad you made an enemy of me. Mortal Storm.
Yeah, why not play Thousand Year Door on Switch? Remember saying you loved it. That would be the exact opposite of making me have a good time.
Not enough for ya?
Oh, okay, we're still going, yeah. So,
Pandoria!
at this point, we should just be able to get a bunch of solid damage on everything.
Counting on you, Nia.
Go for Florin again, because why not?
Only way I know how.
And then we'll go for Telos one more time, because they're going to deal the most damage. 365, so I guess you could say it's year-round.
The curtain closes.
Got it?
Don't give them a moment's
Okay, I want some of this stuff, because they just dropped a bunch of random stuff, some of which pretty useful. What are we fighting, guys? Oh, this thing also joined the fight? Okay. But yeah, I gotta put the Narcipair jelly on. That would be really useful. It'd be really helpful if I wasn't fucking doing this.
blind spot.
Overload Thunder Beam!
Admiral Wall. Let's do this, Florin.
Okay, so our really our only option is to let her get Black Abyss and then hope fucking.
Just give me the order.
Oh, okay, or not. Okay, yeah, it'll work. And then hope Nia can use Meteorite, I guess, because I can't do anything with the Dark One.
Sure. Well, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I already read that. So I don't know. Maybe I will like mess around with. Okay, thank you, Florin. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's topple him. Okay, and then we're gonna launch. And we'll do that. But yeah, I might like play something random for a bit, or like do something random to improve my mood. But my worry is it won't improve my mood, and then I won't end up streaming Xenoblade 2 at all. Okay, Steam Bomb, and then we'll just use Doggus once he loads back up. Okay, let's do this. I'm not gonna be able to use his level 4 though because I don't have him. Okay, get over here. Okay, let's see if I can get his level 4. I could use Steam Explosion as well. Okay, let's do it.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, great job there, freaking Dracula.
You'll repent in hell.
Don't think I'll always
Yes.
get money.
Excellent work.
Okay there, thanks Daggus. Really showing off for the camera there, I guess. So anyways,
Thunderbolt, seek.
let's go and use some electric stuff here. And then we'll use a water blade to get that down to level 1. And then we should be able to basically just bust one of these with whoever. So we'll go with Telos because she's going to do the most damage.
Not enough for ya.
Go for Electra.
I'll smack them into the middle of next week.
What the heck are you doing? Forming a shield on it, I guess? And maybe that's why they call it a shield hammer, but it's a little wacky.
Go all out? Only way I know how.
Make a me watch the greatest anime of all time, read a good manga, or take a dump. Stuff like that usually de-anger me. See, the thing is I'm not mad in like a, ooh, I'm super angry way. More like, I was just put into a bad mood.
Do what we can.
You know, it's like, there's a difference between like anger and just being like in a bad mood. You know what I mean? Here, Boreas, I'll let you do it.
Do much.
Experience begets wisdom.
Alright, level 41. Boy, we are gaining levels very quickly. This is... Maybe I shouldn't be doing this to the frickin' enemies. But it is... We're going the wrong way. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, mess around with something and then try to improve my mood. Or, because, again, there's always the chance it just doesn't work. Because I don't know what... Like, I don't know what's gonna fix it in this case, I guess. Like, I think... And the problem with what I was doing is literally just that, like, I've never really done much coding before. And to me, it's like... the way I described it to Troy is it's like if somebody told you to write an essay in French and you don't even know French. Like, everything you have to do has, like, such specific rules, and I don't fucking know any of them. And then, like, I'll write something in the code that's like, yeah, this should work, and then just nothing happens, and I cannot figure out why it doesn't work. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck the problem is, and so it makes me really angry.
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look, over there.
A giant tarantula. Attack it. There's a giant enemy spider. Attack its weak point for massive damage, guys. You should know this already.
Everyone, okay?
Just about, I think.
Okay, well, we're probably okay, but I'm not sure about some of these guys.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is, if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids. The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that.
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that
Ah,
dangerous?
just blow it up from a
As long as
distance.
we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we get up on Titan's back?
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
Mithra, that seems like a bad idea.
We go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
Yeah.
We'd have to make it across, avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Fan?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you... Alright then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry, I will.
Then let's
Whatever
go.
you say, Hayes. I can't take any of this seriously when my brother's playing fart sound effects right near me. Well then, just get away from your brother then.
Looks like we've been rumbled.
Aw, I don't like these enemies. They freaking do some really stupid shit that makes me really mad. Perfect enemy for me being mad right now, I guess. Blow up from a distance. The Lena inverse maneuver. Exactly. And we all know that she was a great strategist and that nothing bad ever happened when she fought people. I still have not put on the freaking Narcipair jelly. What is wrong with me?
A hero's work is never done.
Hey. Oh, we have two now because that guy decided to join in on the fight, I guess. Might as well have a tank unit on. I guess we'll do Venom Water because we really don't have many options with the water setup here. But to be fair, she can use Dark Tide right away, so that's fine. Once the ZR button works, of course. Alright, let's go. I'm still so sad that your quest is post-game. It's fucking stupid. I want to see your quest. Man, these things are dying too quick now. Again, I guess the problem with being incredibly over-leveled coming to this area, and which is going to be really funny when I inevitably lose against the boss or something stupid.
We've got this. I can feel it in my left eye.
No, right? You can feel it in your left eye, Zeke. Alright, fair. Okay, so I gotta remember both gravity and that are not great for this setup we have. Unless we want Mia and Morag to do all the work, which I guess they sure are right now because we landed in a puddle of hot lava, essentially. And it's killing everyone. Freaking dumb. Anyways. Okay, Mia, you really need to heal yourself. I don't have a healing blade. Okay, well, I guess you're not going to heal yourself. I guess you're going to die, and that's going to be the end of it. Okay, we might not have much of a choice. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Great. Mia's still mostly dead because for some reason she's not healing herself. Boy, Zeke, you are very slow. That is like the one major issue I always have with Zeke is he moves kind of slow because all of his attacks take immense prep time because the dude has to pose before he does literally everything. Also, I just went to grab my Star Wars DVDs, but noticed an issue. My copies of the prequels, which my mom bought decades ago, are not the widescreen versions. Who cares? Why does it matter? We're in a car. How am I supposed to get away from him? Just go outside the car, geek. It's easy. You know, you gotta think about these things sometimes. Boy, those things got a pretty big hitbox. Gee whiz. If the guy wants to come all the way up here, then that's fine, but...
Almost there. Ah, we can't get closer.
Allow me.
Fam.
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay, you couldn't do that shit in Torna. What the fuck?
Now, let's move.
Guys, this still seems very ill-advised.
We just need to cut that. What?
An independent defense mechanism. Ardanian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Bitch, Victor, fight now.
Oh, Nia, this is a game for children. You shouldn't be saying that. I just think once you kill the giant flying manta ray, you can cook it and eat it. Can you actually eat manta rays?
Let's go there.
This is Aishma's core. Anyways.
Hey, you better than this, I swear.
We can get through it. Just trust me.
You mean that?
Much appreciated.
Focus your efforts on that one.
Yeah, we're not fighting Aisha's core. We're fighting the Power Alliance. Because Aisha's core is not going to do anything. But there's some weird stipulations with how this boss, in quotes, works. And, why did I not put the frickin' Narsapear jelly on again? What is wrong with me? One of them, I guess, is that I miraculously fell on the ground. So that's great.
I'm really feeling it.
You're really feeling it, huh, Zeke? I wonder where I've heard that before.
We seem to be doing just
Yeah, we really can't participate much in this this little guy here, I guess. Stop knocking me down, please. I would very greatly appreciate it. Come on, Dagus, let's go. Give me Venom Water, and then I think Dark Tide will probably be ready to go. Alright. This is not the best element to be putting on, frankly. But not a bad one, per se. We have to be careful watching this, especially soon, because we're in trouble. Very soon here. Okay, this is actually a problem. Because they shackled my freaking blade. Oh, man, this is not good. We might actually lose the fight, like I said, because of what's about to happen. Okay, come on, Pandoria.
Thanks.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we're fine for the moment. We're still okay. Okay, I need to get a level 2. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, stop shooting rockets at me. This is not... Oh, well, I guess it's your job to do that, but it's very annoying. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah.
That was utter garbage.
This is... Yeah, this is... Okay, so you might notice Morag is taking a lot of fucking damage for no reason. We lost the fight, by the way. It's over. I fucked up. I'm just gonna let them kill me at this point. I did not strategize this well. I'm gonna be real. So I'm just gonna let them kill me. This is the return of literally the stupidest mechanic that was put into Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and for some reason they thought would be funny to bring back in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Spike damage. Everybody's favorite mechanic, where hitting the enemy just damages you because, I don't know, why not? We're in trouble, James, and make it double. I guess so. Okay, first things first, well, it's not gonna really change much, but we probably should be upgrading the frickin' blades we have. You're not getting one of the good ones. You're getting one of the subpar ones. Same goes for you because your attack is fucking 18. We could upgrade some other people as well, but frankly, the Pentagon ship, I think, would probably be better on you, since you're an attacker blade. And then, as I said, I need to put the Narsapear jelly on Zeke, like I said a while ago, which, we might have to go buy more Narsapear jelly, I guess, if I want to do that. Where are we at? Ooh, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Let's see. Party gauge gain. That's actually not bad. Sure. Whatever. Oh, I wasted a love source. No, I'm such a dumb idiot. Fucking, this is what happens when you're not doing what you're supposed to.
Come, wind.
Okay, wind mastery and leaping.
And fleeting aid.
Anyways, yeah, so let's try this again and not do what I just did. So first things first, what I need to do is build up some of the gauge on this thing. Because as annoying as it is to fight because of some of its goofy shit, it's good for building up the chain attack, and that's what you're supposed to do. I just went straight for the power lines and then didn't realize, yeah, it's going to be kind of a problem if we don't have, like, some specials built up and if we don't have a chain attack built up. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's get Electra out once this is done. Because if they're going to target me, we might as well go for this anyways. And we'll get as much of our gauge charged up as possible here.
This is unexpected. Admiral Waltz.
Okay, let's switch him. Do this.
We've got this. I can feel
They're
it in my
breaking me
bones
is
now.
why he keeps falling down. You wasted a what source now? A love source. It's a really good item for Poppy. And I wasted it on fucking just a random fight in the game. Okay, Zeke, don't get on the ground. And nobody is using their specials. I don't care. We're all playing this. Well, I guess maybe I could use it if I wanted to. But yeah, you might be noticing we're sure not doing much damage to this as is. And that's because, unfortunately, that's just how it be sometimes. So what I'm going to do is we're going to let it... Okay, we're going to let him topple us first for a second. I'll pick up that potion. Stop breaking me. You don't got to do that. It's not necessary. Let's charge up our arts real quick. And that way I can do some goofy shit with this next thing here. Okay. Okay. Let's go over here. Come on. Everybody get over. Okay. Stop toppling me, you freaking jerk. What is wrong with you? Okay, let's go. Let's start going for it. Okay. Okay, and we gotta be careful because those power lines take damage very quickly. Okay, we gotta use as many of our arts as we can. Okay. Okay, stop doing that, please. I'm glad that our attacks bounce off of him, but man, this is a problem. Okay, okay, yes. Oh, come on, that's not fair. That's not fair. Come on. I was gonna say, if that stopped me, I was gonna be pissed. Okay, electrolysis. Get him, Dromark, not Zeke, who's just posing in the screen. Well, can you replace that love source? Yes, I can, but it's just way more annoying to replace it. Okay, we're gonna try to get another orb on if we can. If we can't, though, then I'm gonna need to just. Okay, well, clearly this is the worst possible time to try to get another orb on.
Get back! We can get through it. Just trust.
Okay. Oh, we're not gonna be able to do it. There's literally no way. Okay, I gotta pay attention the second this thing hits. We would have a decent option here, but we're gonna start taking damage here in like a second. Okay, we don't have a choice. Everybody just start targeting it. Just start going for the water element and hope we fucking win. Oh, we're definitely not gonna have a very easy time. Let's go for Adenine. And then we're gonna go for Bridget because that's gonna deal. Oh wait, no, we should have gone for whatever. It is what it is. Okay, and then yeah, we should probably stick with Dagus for right now.
Get a load of this. Counting on you, Nia.
Okay, let's use Florin, who would have actually been the better choice because they deal more damage to this. Also, I don't think I upgraded Florin. And then you're gonna be the highest damage we could do. Okay, I'm gonna target the other one if we need to. Okay. Okay.
Did you see that?
Okay. Okay. Whoa. 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 Yeah. No. We're fucked. We lost the fight again. We literally are guaranteed. It'd be faster to just do this, I guess, wouldn't it? Alright, maybe next time I'll actually win. I feel like this is not improving my mood, frankly. Like, losing. I knew I was not gonna like this boss, and it's like, this is like the worst time to be doing a boss I don't like. So, let's try again, and maybe this time I won't pick a fucking... I'll, like, actually be able to do a couple of them. We'll see. And play something else. I might have to, honestly, the way things are going. But I don't want to stop in the middle of a fucking boss fight, because that makes it even worse now.
It didn't connect.
I don't know. It's just how it goes, I guess. There's not much that can be done here. I am going to waste some elemental orbs, or whatever elemental stuff, because I think it'll build the party gauge a little quicker.
Let us make use of it now.
Sure. Indeed.
Hey.
Roll. Swing. Eagle Eye.
This is unexpected.
Pay him off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the game's fault, I realize it. It's just a fault of what I had to do earlier that's kind of ruined my mood, but boy, it sucks.
Is this to your liking?
Okay, we'll have you do that, I guess, because why not?
Get back.
See, the problem is I don't know what else to play either, because I feel like no matter what, I'm just going to be in a bad mood. Like, I feel like it's literally just going to be today's thing now. Because, like, I assumed my mood would improve once I started streaming, and no, it has not. And it's been a couple hours since I did this, and I'm still in a bad mood. It's just like, I don't know. You always just have a group chat and vent to each other. The thing is like, what am I gonna vent about? Like, I'm gonna vent basically to be like, yeah, I'm really mad that I can't fucking code for shit. Like, yeah, no, it's not really anything to vent about. It's just like, coding just fucking honestly sucks. such a stupid thing. Like, I cannot believe anybody would willingly do it as like a thing that they think is enjoyable at all. It's just like, I know Troy likes it, I guess, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's just that it frustrates me too much to understand how somebody could enjoy it. Like, with other stuff, it's not usually this big of a problem, but for this one, it's just like, no, it really is that big of a problem.
My dead body. You have my thanks.
Okay, I thought she'd have Flame Bolt. There we go. Let's go. Let's have you use that, and then I'm going to try to get the other one dealt with as quickly as we can. Hopefully... Oh, this is not good. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, use Electrifier Storm right now. Don't even wait. Okay, and then I'm going to use Electric again. Okay, let's do that, and then they seal my blade right at that moment, and so now I'm kind of screwed, and we're going to guarantee lose the fight again. Okay, here. Guys, before we have another loss, everybody target this, because we're going to lose the fight if we do this again. Okay, and then we can build up a very quick elemental thing. Hopefully he doesn't fucking shackle our blades right when that happens, but... Okay, and then topple me, thank you. Appreciate it. It's very good.
Get back! Make haste and retreat.
Well done.
Okay.
It won't be that easy.
Focus your efforts on that one.
Oh, are you serious? He shackled us just... Okay, guys, stop targeting it, because we'll start taking damage very shortly if we keep targeting it. I feel like we already lost this fight purely because of the fact that, like, that happened twice in a row. Okay, just go, don't even... I'm gonna let them keep targeting that for now. Okay. Okay. Let's do Electra, because we're not technically there yet. Okay, come on, just get your level 2. Don't topple me while we're doing this. Okay. Okay, they got the spike on. Nia, stop. Okay, I'm fucking spamming the buttons. Never mind, we lost the fight. Thank you, Nia.
I apologize deeply
for fucking this up again. I like how the optimal strategy at this point is literally just... Oh, wait, no. We can at least get another orb on there and then immediately target with something else. Okay, just let it have its orbs. Don't bother with it. And please don't do that again. I would appreciate it.
My dead body. Much appreciated.
Looks like someone
It didn't connect.
Sorry.
Oh, and they shackled our blades. Even better. They really want this fight to just be unpleasant. That just seems to be the theme across the board. Okay, let's get that chain attack built up. Once it's built up, we can fucking do some stuff. Boy, we sure don't do any damage to this at all, though. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. I think we have a chain attack. Okay, I do need to target this thing. Please don't target the other guy. It'd be really... Okay, good. Sweet. Thank you. It's kind of a cheesy way to win the fight, but it's like, well, maybe don't make the fight fucking kind of dumb, and then I won't have to win the cheesy way. Okay, and then we're gonna use Brigid. Okay, and I definitely think we're gonna win this one, no problem now. So we'll go for Pandoria. What the fuck are you doing? Like, throwing around the electric sword there.
I'm so glad you made an enemy of me.
And then we'll go for Telos. Yes, this thing's definitely gonna fucking lose. Good. It deserved it. Because the boss is fucking stupid.
Not enough for ya? Electra!
I'll smack them into the middle of next week.
I've never liked spike damage in these games. I'm thankful that Xenoblade 3 at least got rid of it, because somebody in the development team finally realized, wow, this is a really unfun mechanic conceptually. Why would we put this in an RPG?
Morag, sock it to them. Break for Ardanian honor.
And at least we're gonna get some nice extra EXP out of this fight. Kinda. It really didn't seem like it was worth that much, but I guess we're over-leveled. So anyways, now that that's done, good. I'm sorry if I'm putting the vibes down. It's like, again, I probably shouldn't have fucking played this. I realize at this point, but it's too late.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be.
Jin!
I knew it. So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenorin. As envoy of Praetor Malphus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra! Don't tell me!
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin? What changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still...
Oh. So that's it.
See, the funny thing about playing Torna a little bit before this means there's a little more context going on here than just him talking nonsense to Mithra.
That core crystal!
That color. It's like blood.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Go ahead and try.
He was the strongest blade in Torna until he took an arrow to the knee. Oh no, he's way stronger now. He's significantly stronger. We've seen him in Torna. That arrow to the knee only seemed to make him angry by that logic. Also, Cecil has Rydia. Of course, you gotta make the Cecil reference there. I realized Malos would bring that one bubblegum flavor I liked back into style. Really? Bubblegum? We're gonna go for that? There's so many better snacks. You can bring back fucking Yogos or something. Okay, let's go for this real quick, and then we'll see what we can do. Yes, we're also fighting Jin. We've actually not gotten to really fight him at all up to this point. Okay, let's do that. Switch to Electra. Ooh, we can knock him down, actually. That's a surprise. Also, we can break him, which is really useful. Okay, don't... What? Huh? What? What the fuck happened? Electra, what are you doing? What the fuck is going on? Like, the blade's not actually, like, the little line you're supposed to have is just not there. Like, she just gave up. This is a really big problem, actually. I don't know if this is a fuck... Okay, there we go. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. That was stupid. Just wasted the whole beginning of the fight. I also lost all of the buildup I had done, so that really sucks. Okay, I'll probably have her use Steam Bomb. Okay, if he stops knocking us over. I guess he's mad about me knocking him over with the hammer earlier is what's going on. Oh, yeah. If I hit him when he does that, he just fucking throws me in the air like a fucking... Like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get this at the rate things are going. Especially when the blades keep fucking doing this. What is going on? It's not a mechanic. It's just doing it. Like this, I don't know if the game is like glitching or some goofy shit, but this keeps happening and I lose the ability to fucking do the mechanic that the game is built around, which makes no fucking sense. Mal's promised him to finally make a DVD release of Jin's favorite obscure cartoon. I don't think anybody would care about obscure cartoons besides you, Jispy. Okay, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. Do not hit him because he will do the same shit. Okay, this time, please do not, like, stop working on me. It would be really nice to get one of those, or I guess he could just knock me on the ground, and that could be just as effective. Okay, switch to Electra. Okay, I probably should have switched to Dagus, but it's too late. Okay. Okay, this attack takes freaking forever. Okay, 1 trillion volts or whatever the fuck this is, do it. Okay, and then we're having to use electrolysis or whatever the fuck. I don't know how you pronounce that. Stun Swallow, okay. Well, hopefully this will stun you from using Stun Swallow, but it doesn't look like it's going to because you're still in the middle of the animation. Meaning anybody who hits him is about to go for a little trip. Don't hit him. Okay, I was about to say, do not hit him, guys. You're gonna fucking regret it. Oh, wow. Thank you. Just insta-death Morag. Really appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Oof. Okay, thank you. Empty Moment. That is an interesting little attack. And I can't say why. I probably should have done the chain attack earlier. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of regretting not doing it. Oh, yep, okay. Are you saying she's out of line? I guess so, yes. Now me, if he just announced the release of Fox's Peter Pan and Pirates, I would totally join him. I don't understand your deal with obscure random stuff. So he was totally swallowed. He's totally swallowed that stun. I guess so, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do Dagus. Let's go. Man, I don't think he's gonna last another one. Let's go Steam Bomb. We'll see if he lasts. We'll see if he survives. Okay. Are you serious?
I apologize.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Because I know he's gonna pull some shenanigans, we're doing a chain attack. Because we still have the tools to be able to deal with this, at least for a round. Do you have to walk up slowly every time? Is that just like part of your strategy, Dagus?
As planned. Heat haze!
Not enough, boy.
We're not going to be able to break the second one, but we should be able to do some pretty decent damage. Yeah, he's going to die. He's not winning this.
What can I do for you?
Get a couple crits and just fucking kill him. You know your machine over here was easier to beat than you, Jin. Steam explosion, so we should back up our game libraries while we still can. Your comments are fucking weird today.
How? How is he still moving? Even that Petroka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him.
Are you sure about that, Rex?
Together.
I don't think so.
What? Fun!
Okay, that was a little further
You are
than
no
you needed to.
slave. Be free now.
Fun. No. No. Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indal control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We
That's
have
an
no
interesting
culture
point.
Because Indal decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance!
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
It's Akos! Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Thanks, Akos. Appreciate it. You know, we could just get off the side of this thing. I think it'd probably be easier. Jin was hard till he took a crit to the knee. I just think it's funny that, like, we wrecked his fucking shit by comparison. He did knock a couple of our people down, but that's because Jin's got a couple insta-death attacks. You didn't have to do that to me. That was just unnecessary and kind of mean. As Aishma's core. But at least this time we're doing damage to it. So, you know, that's an improvement. Okay, you didn't need to do. You don't need to be hitting me. It's unnecessary. Also, my mood is beginning to improve as I play this, so at least there's that. Okay, I'm gonna get an electric thing out here, but let me get Pandoria charged up. Okay, shield hammer, come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. So it seems to be the optimal strategy to try to get this on as quickly as we can. We could also use Flame Bolt theoretically, but... Okay, let's go. Doria. Her attacks do take a little while too, because all of Zeke's attacks are kind of slow. They deal a lot of damage, but he's, as an attacker, instead of being like a real fast attacker, he's a little slow to the punch, so I couldn't quite get it this time. Man, that line about being no one's slave reminded me of that one part of Spoon's after 13 review. One of the characters in the movie has an attack where she announces, "I'm no one's slave." It does a powerful combo. Spoon calls it the win button. Oh, okay. Well, in this case, it's more of like an actual lore thing, considering they've kind of talked about the fact that blades are not treated real well in this universe. But there's a whole lot going on with that character that they've slightly teased, but you're not going to see the whole of it right now. So, you know, that's kind of funny. Okay, let's do this. Now I want to get that electric thing, or whatever the water one is actually trying to get on. Okay. Maybe using Pandoria for that is not the best, because Pandoria always takes a little while with her attacks. Okay. Oh, I get stuck. Oh, and they shackle the blade. I see how it is. Alright, I see your strategy is still to inconvenience me. Oh, so they are referred to as humans in this game. Yeah, they are humans in this one. Okay, well, all we can do realistically is just waste a chunk of this for this. Hopefully he doesn't shackle our blade again. That would be nice. It'd be really great. But some enemies just have that ability, so there's not much you can do. I really don't want to use that freaking same combo again, because it'd literally be a waste. Let's do this one. This one's real slow, but... Okay. Hit him. Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, why do you gotta keep shackling the blades every single time? Okay, well, it's too late. I guess we're going for something else, because clearly he's gonna keep shackling our blades every single time. Jin picked a bad moment to have a migraine. Should have carried Tylenol. I guess so. So I'm guessing the situation with the blades is something a wizard or something in forest. It's not something that evolved naturally. So wizard or something in forest? That's a weird way. What do you mean by that? Like they got magically formed? Because that's there's a strange way to refer to that. I've never heard somebody say like a wizard formed. Wow, we are just having a tough time getting any fucking things to work because he shackles our blades. I guess I could have put on shackle resistance, but he didn't shackle our blades that much in the last battle. So when Jim was speaking, I was just remembering the genie from Aladdin. Phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space. That's fair, I guess. I don't know. I haven't watched that one in a long time, but I remember liking it okay when I was younger. Let's see if this time I can do the correct thing or not. Okay. Okay, let's start doing our attacks. And hopefully he doesn't shackle us in the time it takes. Okay, let's just use the faster attacks. Oh, are you serious? He literally did it again. As I said, he's fucking doing this. I feel like he's doing it on purpose to just make this fight take longer. Okay, didn't work because he shackled it just long enough to fucking not let us do anything. Like how earlier it said, oh, my mood's improving, and then right after that it's like, oh, guess what? We're going to give you like a super annoying stipulation for this fight where it's going to keep disabling your ability to use the combat system. Okay, we're doing this now before he shackles everybody again.
Nice one.
Okay, we're just going for it. We're not even waiting. Alright, so trying to think. Best strategy, probably to go for a lightning one, since typically they tend to target the opposite of whatever. Like, they won't... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're gonna go for Dromark and hope the RNG works in our favor, otherwise we might have just made a big mistake. Okay, don't pick the Fire Blade. That's like... Pick the Wing Blade. That gives us the best chance. Nope. Okay, we fucked it up. We lost the chain attack completely. This is why I don't like working with RNG at all. Oh, and great. We've got freaking... Oh, this sucks. Yeah, spike damage halfway to the fight. Never mind. I guess my mood's not improving because the game decided to be a jerk. Yeah, in general, Disney movies from certain eras hold up fine. Like, there's a few I outright hate. I just don't worship them like most do. It's a funny thing, one of the first anime I ever saw was an anime version of the Aladdin story. Oh, okay. Fucking... I don't know. It always feels really stupid, because obviously I know this combat system. I fucking played this game a bunch of times, but every time I lose to something like that, it feels really arbitrary and, like, kind of unfair, where it's like, well, what was I supposed to do, you know? Like, I didn't fucking choose that.
I've been sharpening my fangs,
but for some reason, the game just... every once in a while decides it's just gonna throw me for a loop and just do stupid shit. And it's always in bosses where they make like the worst decisions humanly possible. And it's like, why? Why are you doing this? So we'll try this. I guess I could also try Shackle Resist. I don't know if that's even gonna work really. Yeah, I guess we could. We can't really do like multiple shackle resists, so he already has shackle resistance. And you don't have fucking anything on, actually. In fact, you should have something on. I don't know why you don't, anyways. Also, let's do this since we have a moment. We're really not going to be able to do much with Tellus in regards to that. Man, you still don't have much Nim. Oh, okay, wow. Great job, Pandoria. I actually still have that Aladdin anime. Maybe I'll show it one day, maybe next year. Why do you always want to show, like, random fucking shit? Like, you never want to show, like, anything normal. It's always just some weird crap. Okay, we'll try this again. I gotta beat this boss, but like that being said, after I beat this, I might do something else purely because like clearly the bad mood is not going away yet, and part of it's because this boss fucking kind of sucks too. It's funny how like when the game is required to give me like a fair fight, it can't do anything because it's really easy, but when the game is deciding, oh, we're gonna be cheap, then it's really hard, and it's like, I don't know. Doria's a green-haired version of Luca, I guess so, but she's not really an inventor.
Strong. Just so. Command me. Roger. Wild volley.
Just armor veil.
Make haste and retreat.
Sure. Indeed. Now.
Okay, we'll see if we can do something halfway decent here.
Radiance. Mithra. You won the moment you played. We can turn this in our favor.
I think this needs a lighter touch.
Okay, let's... Okay, we'll have him use Steam Explosion then.
Watch out! Sneak hit! Hit it! No!
Now you'll see what we're really getting into it.
Define normal duo, something I would actually have like heard of normally.
Why not? Use that power.
Not something that like 5 people in the whole world would know about.
I'm on sight. Finish them!
Okay, I gotta remember at the halfway point he starts dealing spike damage. So to get as many things on as humanly possible while we can. And I say that and then immediately get launched. I also don't have that electric, which is gonna make this way harder, unfortunately.
And hit!
Nim here!
I've waited for this all day.
Okay, let's try that, and I just need to get that last attack, and then we should be able to get a nice ground. Okay, you don't gotta keep knocking me on the ground. It's not necessary. But yeah, I should have put that common blade on Morag, I guess. Why do you have to look like this, Nim? Why are you the way you are? It is always really funny though. Just annihilate them with that meteor. Oh, okay. Oof, okay. Be really nice if I could, yeah. I guess I'm the tank, so of course it's gonna be like that. Okay, let's do that. Have you do this. Okay, starting to shackle us now. Which isn't great, but at least we did our attack before it could be a bigger issue. The problem is I don't fucking have a lot of good options for any of this.
My dead body. Much appreciated.
Just give me the order. Right there. And for the finishing touch.
We also don't have an ice blade, so it's like, I really don't think this chain attack's gonna go very well, honestly. Because I've been trying to find like a fucking water blade, or whatever, a thing that ends in water, and it's like, I'm sure not finding many options.
Just so. And hit! Wild running! Break! And hit! Just so.
It's literally just, yeah, Nia, get all 3 levels of your fucking attack, and then maybe we could get a water on.
Armor crusher! And hit!
We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna keep wailing on this guy until he gets down to halfway health. Wouldn't be very helpful to do that.
Is this to your liking?
Power swipe!
I mean, you're showing us a show about a cat boy who died when on a fantasy world where unaliving a self-esteem based on power. Why is weird compared to that? Yes. Because you're describing ReZero, and he's not a cat boy, he's literally just a guy. Last I checked, the whole point of a culture exchange is to expand boundaries, not limit ourselves to just things we've heard of. I guess I'm basically just making fun of you, because you always pick, like, the weirdest shit that I've never heard of before. Okay, well, I don't think, unless she gets it in this last second, that we're getting that. Oh, never mind. Oh, we fucked up, too, by spamming it at the worst time. So I guess we'll go for Nim. And try to get another thing on if we can. And if we can't, then that's just too bad, I guess. Okay, second we start taking damage, I gotta be careful. Like, we gotta do the chain attack. Final disaster.
You belong in my lap.
Good, okay, Subaru looks normal compared to him. Or to Nim. He looks normal in general. You just got like a weird thing with the art style for some reason. Okay, are we taking damage now? Yes, we are. Okay, we're gonna have to try our best here to see what we can do. Okay, so what we should probably do is go with Telos. If one of you can hit, yes, thank you. That gives us at least an edge here. Okay, no weaknesses at all for this one, so we just gotta go for what we can. Okay. Uh-oh. I mean, I guess we don't have many options, do we? I should have put the electric common blade in my fucking party, but clearly I didn't. And so unless we get 2 of the same like attacks on one, we're in real trouble. Okay, and then we'll go for Pyra. Please hit the stone. Thank you. The RNG working in my favor, at least.
Bridget. To me. Nia, take them down.
Okay, go for cross set again.
Ready or go lost time.
And do your weird little like flying kick attack thing that you got for some reason. And then I guess we'll go for Pyro. Because she's going to do the most damage of all three of those. She's got the highest crit rate. And then we're going to go for Telos, because why not? We might as well just go for damage now. Although I guess Stone probably would have also been a decent choice as well. Considering they're weak to Stone, but whatever. We'll use that in the last round. Okay, use Agate. About 3 times the EXP. Alright, not hard this time, at least. When the game stopped being a complete jerk to me, at least. If anything, I'm making fun of you for not having heard of this stuff. No, I think it's normal to not have heard of that stuff.
I don't get it. I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But I couldn't do anything. Fan, nothing's changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been.
It's an interesting point to make, considering we've not actually won a single one of these major boss fights without kind of cheating.
What happened to make you like this?
What is that? Dad! Orion Army! So many of them! What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think more Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not going to make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!
That's chapter 5, I guess. I thought it ended a little further in, but I guess it's a pretty fair place to end it. Let's see. Like, okay, the enemy Aladdin is kind of obscure, but more than once, you had never heard of a thing that was actually pretty well known. It's because you always pick stuff that's really old, too. So, wait, when Blades die, do they, like, stay dead, or do they become a core crystal again? I guess you missed it in the cutscene, but Jin stabbed her core crystal. How is she gonna go back to that? Also, though, Fan had a weird core crystal. As in, it wasn't her full core crystal. So somebody else has the other half of her core crystal. So she died permanently, regardless. Even if Jin had not stabbed her, she would not have come back in this case. But I guess you missed it in the cutscene. Maybe it'd be better to end it here for your clearly unending rage. I don't think it's unending rage. It's just like, I'm just generally displeased today, I guess. But yeah, I probably will end it here for Xenoblade 2 at least, because clearly I'm not getting any less moody about this, and the boss fight kind of didn't help with this. Now I gotta decide if I want to do something else on stream or not, because it's like, I don't know, man. Fuck. This is always the problem that, like, I kind of run into. And, like, I've been in a bad mood before when I've streamed games. I remember it happening a couple times here and there, but, like, it always sucks when it happens, because it's like, man, fuck. And with this one, it's like, I don't even know what I could have done, because it's just, like, fucking... The process of what I had to do just sucks. It's like, I just don't fucking like it. I'll be right back. Alright. So, I guess the question is, what are we gonna do now? Do I want to do something, or do I not want to do something? We'll go to the eShop, I guess, for now, since I gotta wait until Just comes back anyways. Wowie zowie, look at all these video games that exist for some reason. Glad Luigi's Mansion 2's still up there, I guess. But, yeah, so I don't know. I'm debating options. Like, should I just put on some random, like, game and just play it for a bit? Should I maybe draw, even if I'm not sure if that's really a smart idea either? I don't know. Honestly, this whole week has just been really fucking annoying. Like, that's been the problem, is it just feels like from beginning to end, it's just been like a really aggravating week. I don't know if anybody else gets those, but it's like, every once in a while, I just get this week that comes out of nowhere and just feels like it's designed to irritate me specifically for some reason. You know, it's like Monday, work sucked. It was like legitimately terrible almost the whole way through, basically. And then I still had to go to work the next couple days irregardless, so it's not like I could just immediately be like, oh, well, at least I can relax. As no, Tuesday also wasn't very fun. It was just a little better than Monday. And then fucking, like, had this shit today happen. And then, like, in general, I've just been really dissatisfied because, like, trying to learn the coding is fucking delaying me from working on the actual game, which also has put me in a bad mood. Since, like, normally, I would just get to work on the game, like, with the stuff I do, but... because of the current circumstances, it feels like I kind of have to learn how to code. And so it's like, I don't know. It's fucking, I just put, this week is just not a good week. Thought you're immediately going to boot up Mystery Dungeon. I don't really, like, feel like playing Mystery Dungeon right now. Okay, back. All right. Nah, I have times like that. Yeah, it just fucking sucks, man. And the worst part is I know that if I have to do this, it's not going to stop. Like, that's the really shitty part is, like, my brain is not oriented for that kind of thing is part of the problem. Like, I don't have an issue imagining something in my head and then doing something with it. Those are the things I'm decent at. It's why, like, I took to pixel art pretty well, why I'm getting better at drawing, and why writing is something I really enjoy. But for coding, it just feels like something completely different. It's very alien to me, and I feel like I'm not built for it. But it's like, I feel like I don't have a choice with how things are going right now. And so, I don't know. Pretty much most of the 2019 was like that for me. It fucking sucks then. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I have to learn this, or shit's not gonna move the way it should. But I hate doing it because it's not what I'm good at. So it's like, it's just this fucking really weird catch-22 where it's like, I can't just keep making assets over and over and then not progressing. And then the game, like, I could have like a billion things done, but like if they're not in the game, it's worthless. It's just a bunch of images at that point. So like, I don't know. I'm just very frustrated this week, I guess, is the thing. And so I don't know. Trying to think of like what we could do. Like, I could boot this up, but I'm absolutely not going to because fucking A, I'm terrible at rhythm games and I really don't want to show how bad I am, and B, I guarantee you this stream would get shut down for copyright. Get what you mean about coding. I could never wrap my mind around it. Yeah, that's the thing is it's like my brain isn't built for it or something. Like certain people are really good at it. Like they can understand it innately or like have a skill for it. And I am not one of those people, and so it's a struggle every second I'm doing it. Like, whenever I try to do it, the process basically just boils down to, okay, I have to do this thing. All right, let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, well, yeah, maybe it's because of this. Let's try this instead. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Maybe if I... Okay, maybe this will fix it. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work either. Because I can't see why it isn't. It doesn't make any sense. And then you spend an hour researching and looking it up, and then it's just some stupid arbitrary thing that's like, oh, you're just supposed to know this, I guess. And it's like... Why the fuck would I have known that at all? I could barely last a semester of learning basic coding. Yeah, it's fucking insane. Troy does it, and he's really good at it, but it's fucking like, I don't get it at all. It's such a difficult thing for me to do. So I don't know. It's just how it is, I guess. And so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do anything or not. I know I'm going to have to go to the bathroom first regardless, but, like, I'm not going to go to the bathroom and yet until I know if I'm going to actually decide to play something or if this is just the stream and that's it. It really sucks having such a short stream in that case because normally we stream for longer than this, but it's like, I don't know. It's hard to stream when you're just mad, I guess. You know, so, like, I don't know. Looking at my shelf over here, seeing if there's like anything I'd want to pull out. I could pull out Mario 3D All-Stars, but like I'm unsure if that's gonna put me in a good mood. And like this is another issue that comes with Xenoblade, is like I think really good is putting it too highly. Here's the thing, Troy. You actually understand how things work, and you have like a lot of actual complex code going on. I've looked into the fucking game itself. I know what's going on with it somewhat, and the fucking. You got some whacked out shit going on to make it work the way it does. So yeah, no, I think you are really good at coding. You know, fucking a lot better than I am, that's for sure. And fucking I don't know if I'm ever going to be as good at coding because of just how fucking bad I am at it. Like again, with other things, it's like there's something different about this compared to trying to learn other things. Because with other stuff that I've learned, it's like with video editing or with pixel art or drawing, it's like I wasn't good at it at first, but I felt like if I kept practicing, I could. Like I felt like every time I did it, I learned, I got a little better. With coding though, it's like I don't get any better. It's like I had to redo the movement code again today because the problem wasn't even the code I wrote. Actually, what it ended up being is just some really arbitrary shit. But I redid it from scratch, and it still took me like a while to fucking do it. And I still had to look at tutorials for it. And then even after that, I still had to look at my old project file to get the code because there were problems with the new code that weren't working. And this is something I already did before. I've already done this, but like I cannot retain coding knowledge. And so it's like, no, by comparison, you're a lot better. What about a little bit of Majora? The issue is like I'm in the middle of a playthrough. It'd be fucking weird to like just be like, oh, let's play mini games, because that's what I'm in the middle of doing. Is like doing mini games for Pieces of Heart, and like, I don't know. I was gonna say this a second ago, but the problem with doing a Xenoblade game is I can't like do other games alongside it if I'm only streaming once a week, and that's been like the issue. Is like I kept saying I need to stream more times a week, and then like I never get to, and so it's like I can't start any other things either because I don't have the ability. I have to play Xenoblade 2 so I can beat it. And I always worry that, like, honestly, I think I've done this game's story a disservice by playing this over such a long stretch of time. Because it's requiring everybody who's watching the streams to retain all of this knowledge about how the world works just to, like, follow the story. But again, we started this back in April and it's August. It's been 4 months and, like, I've done, what, like 12 streams of it or something? And so it's like, there's been a bunch of skipped time. Yes, I can code, but it's probably horribly inefficient compared to actually good code. I'm not going to be able to tell whether it is or not. So to me, you do good coding because you get everything to work the way it is. And like, I'll hand you something and say, hey, do this. And then you can do it. Whereas if I were to do the same thing, I would look at it for about 30 minutes trying to figure out how to even tackle it to begin with, then start writing code for it, then it wouldn't work, then erase it, then start writing code for it, it wouldn't work, then erase it, then start writing code for it, and this would be the process over and over and over, and then it would never get done. because that's about how my coding is so far. I've had to basically cheat to get anything done because it's like the thing I was making, all of the code I had to basically take from somebody else. Some of it I was able to do ahead, like, oh, maybe I'll try this. But even then, what would happen 9 times out of 10 when I would try doing my own shit first is I'd do it, and then it wouldn't fucking work, and then I'd have to do it again. And so it's like, by comparison, you can actually fucking make shit work. You know, I can't. Why not have been a Super Mario World, the best 2D Mario game ever? It's not New Super Mario, but it's DS. Also, I'm not in the mood for a 2D Mario game, really. I could play a Kirby game or something. That might be a little more fun for, like, goofing around, because Kirby is just kind of inherently fun. You know, I could pull out Forgotten Land or something if I wanted to. I'm honestly considering that. That doesn't even sound like that bad of an option to mess around with. And again, we could draw. It's just like, I'm worried that what's going to happen is I'll start getting angry at drawing just because, like, I'm already a little bit flummoxed right now. I'm a little frustrated. And it's like, I know that when I'm frustrated, my drawing skills are not of the same caliber. Like, I start getting a little angrier instead of just, like, going with the punches and fixing the problem. Like, I just start getting mad about it. And it's like, I don't know. I've always had a bit of an attitude problem. I'm going to be real. Like, a lot of other people, they seem to have a much easier time, but, like, I can get angry real easy, and I have to work real hard to not get mad as quickly. When I was a kid, I'd get fucking super mad. Like, when, you know, let's turn on some fucking music at least if we're gonna be sitting here. But, like, I would get super mad when people would, like, beat me in games too many times. Oh, that sucks. When people would beat me in games too many times or whatever, and, like, I'd get, like, genuinely frustrated and, like, angry and stuff. And, like, I've had to work a lot over the years to not get, like, angry. But now my anger just tends to manifest in me just being, like, unhappy. Like, I'll just be fucking in a bad mood instead of being, like, actually angry. Like, I don't take it out on anybody, and I don't, like, get mad at people. I just get really unhappy. Like, I just start feeling fucking bad, and it fucking sucks. Yeah, that's the thing that kind of happens to me with drawing, except for me, it's not anger so much as impatience. I don't really have a problem with patience. It's literally just, like, fucking man. I could put on some music on my computer, I guess, if we're gonna sit here. Is Minecraft good for mood improvement? I don't know. Is it? I don't mind Minecraft, but, like, the issue is like, I feel, and this is always the issue I have with Minecraft, is I can only play it so much, and so it feels like I can't really do anything in it, because it's like, we can play it for a couple hours, and then it's like, well, then I gotta go to bed, and I have to eat soon anyways, at some point here. I don't know when. I ate at, like, what, 2 o'clock, I think? So it's been 4.5 hours, so I will have to eat something. And I can make a baked potato, or a couple baked potatoes, that's fine, but it's like with Minecraft, it always feels like I play it for a couple hours, and we make some progress, and then we have to stop, and then I can't play it again for, like, a week or so. And then, so it's like, and that's if we play it on Thursday, which a lot of the time we don't, because Jispy doesn't really like Minecraft that much. And so it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's really a good fit for a mood improvement right now. Not because I'm against playing Minecraft, but just because it's like, I just don't feel like I'm going to get it. Like, basically, it's going to exacerbate the exact issue that I'm having right now mentally, which is I feel like I'm not getting anything done. Like, this, I think a lot of my frustration with the last couple days is literally just that instead of, like I said this earlier, instead of working on, like, pixel art or, like, assets for the game and making progress, I've been trying to learn coding and feeling like I haven't even really done that. Like, I know the program itself better. Like, Game Maker itself, I know how to maneuver around a lot better. I've learned the hotkeys and stuff, and I can do some stuff with it. But, like, the actual coding, I don't know if I'm any better than I was yesterday or the day before. And so it's like, because I wasted all that time, it's like, well, this weekend was a big waste of my time. I didn't accomplish anything. Like, the only things I did is I hung out in a Discord call, which was fun. I hung out with some people outside of that, and that was fun, I guess. And then that's it. Like, I've accomplished nothing. The whole week was basically worthless. And, like, tomorrow I can't do much of anything either. So it's like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know. Nobody else understands this mindset, I guess. It's like, for everybody else, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what's the problem? But, like, for me, I don't like when I don't have anything to do and when I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything, because I feel like I'm just aimlessly floating. Even if it's like, oh, it's just an off week or whatever. It's like, well, yeah, But how many of those off weeks can I have before it starts to just be like, oh, I'm just wasting all of my time? And I don't like feeling like I haven't accomplished anything. Like, if I get to the end of a week and I gotta go back to work on Monday and it's like, oh, I did nothing. It's like, well, this sucks. This is a terrible week. Like, like, what was the point of it? And, like, nobody understands it. So I'm getting a sense. Tell me if this is right or wrong. The coding thing might be because you feel like you're starting over because it's a new field. That is basically what it is, yeah. Like, the thing with pixel art is, while I was kind of starting from scratch in a lot of senses, I knew a couple basics about pixel art. I said I was going to turn on music. Give me a sec. I'll turn on some music. So you guys can actually fucking hear something that's not just me sitting here. Here, I'll put some music that puts me in a good mood at least. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I actually haven't been playing Living in the City as much lately, but we'll go with a different one. Okay, I gotta turn down my volume because it's a little loud. It's still a little loud. You guys are gonna hear that beep again. Anyways, but yeah, so it's like, the thing is with pixel art, I already had a basis in knowledge because I've used Adobe Premiere and Photoshop, so I knew how layers worked, I knew how, like, images worked, opacity, like, all these things I already kind of went in knowing. And then on top of that, I'd played enough old games to kind of be, like, they have a basis of knowledge for how visuals were kind of designed. And then I did have to use some tutorials and some little bits and pieces of stuff to learn some of the smaller tactics. But, like, even my early pixel art wasn't great, but it wasn't, like, the worst of all time, and so I felt like it was okay. And even drawing as well, because I had done enough pixel art, I had gotten a basis in knowledge for how to draw some stuff, even if it was just with squares. And so it was a little easier to start learning to draw because I already had some kind of knowledge for it. But coding is a whole different animal because it's like, there's nothing I can really relate to it. The software, OBS, that has some stuff that's like, oh, I can kind of relate to this, but coding itself is like its own island. You know, it's like its own completely different branch of stuff. It's like trying to learn a different language, but you don't even know, like, you speak in binary somehow, and they're telling you to learn French. It's almost what it feels like, where it's like, the basis in what you have is so nothing that, like, you might as well not know anything. And that's the problem. Oh, your workaholism is very severe, huh? I don't even think this is workaholism, though, because, like, workaholism tends to manifest in the way that it's like, I need to make as much money as humanly possible. I need to be at work 24/7. And I'm not like that. I'll work for the day, I'll get enough done where I'm happy, and I'll end the day off. The issue with this isn't that it's workaholism, it's that I didn't do anything. Like, what have I accomplished with the game development for the last 2 days, realistically? I did some coding for something that's not in the game, and don't feel like I learned anything besides a couple of basic things. And even then, some of the stuff I tried didn't work, and I still couldn't get it to work. Since I was trying to get the text to work, and I could not get the fucking text box to appear with the code that should make the text box appear. And I couldn't, well, actually, no, I got that to work. But then the problem was I was trying to get it so you could fucking do it when you touched an object, and that didn't work for some reason, even though it seems like it should have, so I don't know what the fuck is wrong. And it's like, that's the problem. Yeah, I get that 100%, though it mostly manifests with me doing anything for any of my projects or trying to make some money. Okay. I guess that's fair. Also, even if you've forgotten, you do have some experience with Python, and some of that can be applied to Game Maker. Firstly, I was fucking terrible with Python. Like, you saw the dating sim code and how fucking nonsensical it was. But also, that was high school. That was fucking, like, what, at this point, 8 years ago? Was when we did that? Like, I don't remember jack shit from fucking Python. You know, I remember, fucking print hello world, and that's about it. Speaking binary, but asked to learn French, most creepypasta critters might be able to relate, since for some reason they like leaving binary messages. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Workaholism isn't just about money, it's also about your problem with not feeling like you're accomplishing enough. That's the thing, though. I think that's a normal attitude to have when you're working on a project that takes a long time, because, like, I said this before, I guess, like, we had talked about this before, but, like, the thing with the game is that, like, I want to get this done at some point, obviously. I'd like this to release before the heat death of the universe. It'd be nice if it was, like, a finished product. And I have other ideas for shit that I want to do, too. I came up with a fucking really cool-ass idea for a story that I have to just sit on because I can't use it. And it's like, I want to finish this game first, obviously, because I'm very attached to the idea. But it's like, I really don't want this to take, like, 5 years. And on top of that, I'm always worried subconsciously that somebody is going to come up with the idea that we came up with and are like, wow, this is a great idea, and they'll just get on it a little faster, and then they'll be the one who did the idea, and then it's like, well, what was the point of making the game? We wasted our time because somebody already stole the idea. They already did it. So what was the point? You know, and that's my biggest worry is, like, I don't want to wait so long on this that somebody else figures out what we're doing or comes up with the idea organically and then just does it, and then it's like, well, fuck, we're stuck. And so, like, I want to make progress. I want that game to move. I want it to get done at some point. And I think that's a normal attitude. Like, to me, I guess it's like, not everybody gets these kinds of projects, I guess, but for me, it's like, I get very attached to the things I'm working on. It's like the main thing I got going on in my life outside of going to church, which I very much like. And I'm always happy about that, you know. But outside of that, it's like, you know, I don't really do a whole lot. You know, I have a job I do, and it's a job I don't feel attached to. I don't hate it, except for right now I hate it because the place I'm working at sucks. But I only have to deal with that for a month, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, I don't feel particularly excited about that, and I play games, I guess, but that's the only hobby I really have that I enjoy, because I don't really enjoy most other things. And so it's like, this is my main thing. It's the thing I'm the most excited about outside of the obvious. And it's like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to work on it. I'm always excited about it. And I guess it just doesn't make sense to other people why I feel that way, but it's like, that is genuinely how I feel. Like, it's, I don't know, I worry a lot about it, and I like it enough where I really don't want to just have this never come out. Your cool-ass idea for a story, I would at least write it down somewhere. I probably do need to write it down somewhere. At least the vague idea of it before I forget it. Oh gosh, I felt that in reverse about someone else coming up with a similar idea and doing it first. In my case, in minor ways, I've seen it happen. Yeah, and that's the risk, is like, people are always trying to come up with something. People always want their big golden idea. You know, they want their big thing. It's like, ooh, this'll be my impact on gaming or whatever, on storytelling. And all it's gonna take is somebody who's just about as insane as I am to think of the idea, and then it's like, well, fuck, you know? I had this character who was a thief who had this power to open gates to different places, but for a while I just felt weird using that character because his power seemed like just a magic version of Portal. And the story I'm working on with a robot girl for a while is where people would think I got the idea from FNAF. That said, in the latter case, it's more like I just don't want people to associate me with FNAF. I don't think you have to worry about FNAF, I guess. Like, robot girl is not that. Like, honestly, that already has existed in other forms anyways. But, like, I don't know. It's just hard to explain it, because I really do feel kind of alone in how my brain works with, like, things I work on, where it's like, even with YouTube videos for at least a little while, because I would get sick of them after a bit, but, like, when I would first come up with an idea for a YouTube video, I would get really attached to it, and, like, I'd be like, oh, I want to do this and this and this, and I'd be super excited about it in a way that I don't think other people would ever really be excited about it. Now, my enthusiasm would diminish as the project went on, because as much as I liked, like, the script writing and the video editing part of making videos, there's a lot of other stuff that is a pain in the butt and really boring about video editing. Namely, dealing with audio sucks. I hate it. Like, legitimately speaking, the amount, like, I would spend the same amount of hours cutting voice clips together as I would getting to actually edit the video, and I hated that. That irritated me so much. But the thing with this game is I don't generally feel like that. At least with the stuff I normally do. With this coding stuff, I don't know. I didn't mind coding the CG. I thought that was fine. And doing the cutscenes wasn't that bad at all. And I don't even mind if that's all I do. I don't know. I feel like this is a conversation that honestly might be better in a VC than me just sitting here streaming it while people talk in a chat, I guess. So, I don't know. Maybe I should just fucking start up a VC. And we could fucking do that instead of doing it this way, since it's like, this is really fucking strange, and like, I guess it might make more sense to talk about it. But like, at the same time, I guess my worry is like, I don't know, because I fucking... Some of this I feel like gets into stuff that's not just like, oh, stuff I would normally tell other people outside of the development, but it's like, I don't know. It's fucking hard to explain. Yeah, there was another guy who thought my robot girl was inspired by Roll from Mega Man, which she's not, but I wouldn't mind if people assumed she was. Mega Man is respectable. FNAF, I'm not so sure. I think you're copying Poppy from Xenoblade 2. Well, wouldn't you know, the cutscenes are my least favorite thing to be doing. See, that's the thing. I don't mind doing that part. Like, there's a couple things I need to learn how they work, but, like, I don't mind the cutscene coding. That stuff at least has, like, some kind of sensible structure to it to me. But, like, trying to fucking do movement code, or, like, trying to figure out how to do, like, oh, how do I get it so objects, like, already from the base can be interacted with is, like, such a pain in the butt. It takes so long to, like, get these code things to work to begin with. Whereas with the cutscene code, it already is there. I already have notes on it, too. I can do it. But it's like, I don't know, fucking... I can't do much beyond the cutscene code, though. Like, there's a lot of shit that I've handed you that it's like, I can't just be like, oh yeah, fucking, I'll just do that. Because it's like, fucking, I can't. I don't know how the UI works at all. Fundamentally, I don't know how it works. I can't do battle stuff. I can't even do shit like animations. Like, I tried fucking around with something for one of the later rooms with how, like, the lights work. And I was trying to figure out how to make it animate so it would, like, stop on a sprite and, like, slow down the pace of the frames for the sprite. Because with like, a light swinging, it should be at its fastest as it's going down to the middle and slow down as it gets near the end, and then, like, have a brief pause at the end of the frame, and I could not figure out how to do it. I could not understand how I was supposed to do that. How can I be copying Poppy when I showed you drawings of the character before you started streaming Xenoblade 2? You just did. You saw the future. No, clearly I'm ripping off Orko from He-Man. No, I don't think that really works. Don't question the logic. I gave up on that long ago. Seriously, almost typed Orko from Mega Man. Wow, my fingers are really weird today. If I never had to do the cutscenes again, I'd make so much more progress, so much faster. Alright, you know what then, Troy? Here's what we're gonna do from now on. I'm not doing fucking jack shit for learning coding anymore. I'm done with this crap, because I hate it. I'm gonna do the cutscenes, barring a couple specific ones that come up that have very weird stipulations. Either I'm gonna have you explain to me how to get them to work first, and then I can do them. Or if there's some really bizarre element, I'm gonna have you do part of the code. Like, if I gotta start a battle, you're gonna have to fucking do that part. I can do the cutscenes leading up to it, but you're gonna have to do the battle. I'll do the cutscenes after the one you're working on, obviously, because I can't do that one. You're already doing it. But after the one you're working on, I'm doing cutscenes from now on. And that's it. You're doing the rest of that shit, because I fucking hate it. I can do rooms theoretically if we need to, but I feel like those don't take very long. You know? I think that might honestly make this significantly easier than what I'm trying to do. That would be great. Alright, great. That's what we're doing then. That's the plan from now on. Fucking, honestly, my mood just improved fucking like 20 times, so now I'm down to play a game again. Because I fucking, like, legitimately, I was just dreading the idea. And yeah, I can get through the room crazy fast. Yeah, they don't take very long to do once you, like, know the coding for it. But it's like, cutscenes are fine, it is what it is, you know, yay, plan making gone great. Yeah, literally. So that's what we're doing from now on. Fucking, and that way we don't have to deal with this, and then I don't have to touch that stupid fucking code. Outside of, like, when I have to do cutscenes, which again are fine, they're easy. I honestly don't understand how the cutscenes are the things that bother you, considering how fucking annoying the rest of it is. But then again, I think your brain is just more attuned to coding than mine is. You seem to work much more technically than I do. Like, I don't have the capability to work on that technical level like you do. Then Duo's heart grew 20 sizes and he gained the strength of 10 Duos plus 2. I think it's more like my heart stopped fucking sinking. Actually, I hope it wasn't sinking. That'd be dangerous, and I probably would die, but... Alright, so the question is, do we want to do something fun then, or, like, do we want to VC? Because I don't mind VCing, but, like, I do not want to watch a show, and if we VC, all I'm going to do is just open up a fucking stream on there and play a game, but instead we'd be chatting vocally instead of me streaming it, which, I mean, I don't mind. I think that'd be fine. The only other thing is I have to eat baked potatoes at some point, which I'll probably have to make soon, but it's up to you guys. If you guys want to do that, virtual console is fine for me. Oh, okay, that's fair. For a second, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just being like, oh yeah, VC, virtual console. I still don't know how you know what a virtual console is, considering you didn't own a Wii, a 3DS, or a Wii U. You know. But yeah, I'm fine with VCing. Just give me a second, because I'm trying to frame what I'm going to do, because I think I'm going to need to go to the bathroom, obviously, because I honestly, I'm going to go to the bathroom for like an hour and a half. Basically, since we started the stream, and I need to throw some baked potatoes in the oven, probably. So I'll probably do that. So I won't be in the VC right away, but yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the VC then. There's no reason to extend this stream at the end here. We already did, technically. Hopefully next time I'm going to be in a better mood. Just be, he means voice chat. The console is fine for me. Yeah, he knows what I mean, but yeah, so... hopefully next time I play this, I'll be in a better mood. I did like the cutscene stuff. I was just fucking in a bad mood for the game part of it, so it ruined part of it, but it's not the first time, and I'm pretty sure Xenoblade 1, I had at least one stream where I was in a bad mood too, so I guess it fits. Either way, see you guys in a couple minutes. I gotta go do a couple things, though.